MARTEL ROWLAND show now. I have a lot of stuff planned that I gotta talk about on this show. So I'm gonna get things started, but first, before I really get into everything, I just want everybody to know that the word of the day or phrase that pops up at the bottom of the screen. How can I put it? Okay, well, I'm giving away the CD, which is Kelly Rowland's Talk a Good Game, which is in stores June 2nd. So I'll be giving away a copy of Kelly Rowland's Talking Good Game album on the 50th episode of the MARTEL ROWLAND show. So make sure you guys stick around. Make sure you get information every week. I'm gonna give out details about the 50th show. So later on in the show, I'm gonna give away a detail. So to kick things off, Chris Brown and Rihanna are still together. There's pictures of Chris Brown and Rihanna that surfaced on that surface or whatever. Them still together, is riding around and stuff. So Chris Brown, it's like I keep waiting for it to happen. Like he's gonna do something stupid, or she's gonna end up with a mark or something on her. Then his career's gonna go back down in the toilet, and try to have to work his way back up. Like I just feel like there's just something big that's gonna happen. They'll end up getting married probably, and then divorced in 2 months. Them kind of things. So Rihanna and Chris Brown, good luck with whatever it is that y'all doing. Good luck. Now, The Dream. I talked about The Dream on the show. Now, he has this new song coming out. And he's supposed to have Kelly Rowland and a whole bunch of other people on his new album that's supposed to be coming out that's already out. But the thing is, The Dream, Terry Nash, nobody is really buying your albums anymore. Not like they used to. Like, your last good album was the song that you did with Mariah Carey. That was your last good album that actually did something, that actually did well. And I don't know how long ago that was. So, Dream, stick to writing music. That's all I have to say. Okay, now, Janet Jackson and Toni Braxton are talking about quitting the music business, show business. Now, Janet Jackson, I don't even know. Like, your last good song, or like, not even hit song, like, the last time I even had anything successful in music was the album that had All For You. It's all for you. That's that song. That's the last song that I know that Janet Jackson actually came out with that actually did somewhat okay or well or whatever. So I can see Janet Jackson when they quit music business, and it's not really the same anymore when you've been in as long as Janet Jackson or Mariah Carey. Like Mariah Carey, yes, she can still sell albums, but like far as like the type of material that they make and the songs that they make and how they perform and stuff, it's a lot more different now when you're doing a concert. Because when you're doing a concert now, it's like putting on a full theatrical show and like really just out there just working it, like putting the story together, just all these special effects and stuff. It's something that she can't keep up with. As far as Toni Braxton, I say her career been over with since Please. Her career has been so gone and over with. Toni Braxton, it's like, yeah, I want you to continue. Like, you can continue making albums, but you're not going to be as big as you were. You're not going to sell out arenas and stuff like you used to. You might be able to do jazz festivals and Summerfest, which is coming up right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the biggest music festival in the world right here. So she might do something like that, but like, far as like selling out arenas worldwide and stuff, like it's just not going to happen. But anyways, good luck to the both of them. And she's talking about moving overseas with her husband. So good luck, Janet Jackson and Toni Braxton. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now there was a lot of stuff going on about their trip when they're going over to Cuba. So like, what was they doing in Cuba? Why were they going over to Cuba? And you're not supposed to go to Cuba to like, I guess to visit or something. So either way go, their trip to Cuba was approved by the U.S. basically, which means you need that's like a license you need to go over to Cuba, where they can't meet no government officials or how can I put no government officials, like people, anything has to do with the government and the people, like certain people there. Their trip was fine. Like they did stuff like went to go visit other artists, like known artists in Cuba. And like sightseeing, like going to the beach and all the upscale restaurants and stuff they got there. So that's what they did for their honeymoon. People want to know, and stop being so damn nosy and questioning everything Jay-Z, Beyonce do, alright? It's the Beyonce, I do gotta say one thing. Um, what is you doing with your singles? I mean, first you was talking about single ladies, and then you was saying girls rule the world, and then we went from girls rule the world to bitches bow down bitches, and now I heard your next single was called Grown Woman. Like, really, Beyonce? I need you to see a therapist and get some. It's something ain't right up there, Beyonce. Something is just not right. Moving along. Kerry Rose, there's a picture of him and a guy, and people thought he was gay, saying this is his boyfriend. Now, this is an NFL football player. Now, Kerry Rose, whatever how you say your name, I seen the pictures on Media Takeout. I normally don't go on Media Takeout, but when TMZ had reported this, that the pictures was on Media Takeout, it looked like y'all was just the happiest gay couple in love. I'm just saying, I don't know how you can try and cover that. You had your arm around it. It looked like you had a picture where you was holding them, like carrying them through, like y'all got married. Now, a person get married and they carry them through the room, in the house, whatever, hotel room. I mean, that's what it looked like. So it's gonna be hard to try to cover up and deny that. Like, seriously, I'm just saying. Now, speaking of stuff like that, now I don't know how to pronounce the girl name, but I don't know if it's Aziza or Azila Banks, whatever the hell her name is. She wants A$AP Rocky to come out of the closet. Now, for a long time, now, like, I never publicly said this, but I always thought that something seemed about A$AP Rocky. I'm just saying. So she tweeted him at A$AP Rocky. Tweeted, laugh out loud at A$AP Rocky. Lipstick advice, any lipstick advice basically is what she asked him. Like, you know, because like they both grew up nearly almost in the same neighborhood, I guess like around the corner in the same neighborhood. So she kind of knows A$AP before he became famous or whatnot. And she also tweeted, some people should come out the closet. So that means that she knows something about A$AP Rocky that some people that we don't know about. So A$AP Rocky, I'm gonna need you to make a statement. I'm gonna need some of your team to make a statement. I'm gonna need something to happen, because if you don't respond to this, that's all I got to say. Okay, Flavor Flav. Now, Flavor Flav facing some charges. I know some of y'all thinking like, what? Here's what he did. Flavor Flav facing charges assaulted weapon and child endangerment after he threatened his girlfriend's teenage son with a butcher knife. Now, what was going on? I didn't read why he did it or whatever. This is I reported this a long time ago as probably why he did it and whenever this happened. So now he's just now facing charges against this. Now he's supposed to be going to trial. Flavor Flav, you are too old for this. I'm gonna need for you to act your age, like literally act your age and get yourself together. Okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. So get yourself together. Plus you too ugly to be doing stuff like that. But anyway, okay, now then when I first read this story, I said, you got to be kidding me. When I first read this, you know, it was on Media Takeout, and this is I'm looking at the picture of the NFL player. I'm such a pig. The NFL player Media Takeout. See, I know we don't go on Media Takeout, so I'm going on Media Takeout, so I can look at this story. I said, no, this just can't be real. So I know how they had actual facts, like clippings from the actual, like, the newspaper or wherever they got the information from. Them, like, this is actual real story. So here's the story. A woman raped her son with a vibrator and say it happened at the park, and she claimed that she looked down at her cell phone at the text messages for 10 seconds, and she checked on her son, and he was bleeding out of his anus. She says, now this is not said really. Now, she says a teen did it to her son, and it had to be surgically removed out of her son's anus. Now, she was 2 and her son was 21 now. I mean, she was 21 and her son is 2. Now, my whole thing is, girl, why? Now, I don't think a teenager would do that to a 2-year-old boy at no park. On top of that, I mean, that's just sick. And on top of that, I believe she really did this. I believe she was just, I don't know. It's like, how could I put it's like something was just going wrong in her head, like she just went nuts, or so maybe the boy was making some noise and she wanted to shut him up, or he was crying, did something and it fell down and it hurt it and he was crying and she'd say you don't know pain and probably shoved it up there. And I don't know, this is so sad for somebody to do this, but I pray that the little boy is alright. And people don't, when you see child abuse and you know it's real child abuse and you know a child is being abused, speak up, report them, do something. Don't just sit, just don't stand by and watch stuff like that happen. Now, it's different now. It's the difference between child abuse and a kid needing an ass whooped. Now, when the kid is jumping up and down in the store, throwing temper tantrum, that's when you're supposed to take them to the bathroom and, you know, get them a little, and, you know, they learn their business, they learn their lesson. But then when your kids just be a brat for no reason, you need to smack them hard, them kids. I'm just saying. Moving along. Ryan Seacrest was the latest victim of swatting. Basically, not squatting, like squatter. Swatting, which basically means like somebody make a fight 911 call and the SWAT team show up at your door and kick your door in type stuff. And that has been happening to a lot of celebrities. So recently, Ryan Seacrest was the latest victim of it, where the police was called saying there was monster-looking guys in suits and ties and they had rifles in the house and they were shooting. So they ended up sending the SWAT team to Ryan Seacrest's house, and hey, there you go. Now, apparently they don't know who the person is that's doing it, but eventually you will get caught, so you might as well just cut the malarkey. That's all I'm saying. MTV, I Facebooked a tweet about this yesterday, about an MTV show being canceled. Now, the latest MTV show to be canceled was Buck Wild due to the death of Shane, who was a member on the Buck Wild. Now, they filmed 4 episodes of the season 2 of Buck Wild, but they canceled the show, and they're supposed to be having some type of special going on. They're going to play the whole first season and then have some other special show thing that they did before, I guess, the Shane died, for, I guess, something about his memory. I don't know. But it's sad that this happened, and a lot of people that's on the show said, like, this was a come up, and now, yeah, so that was the Buck. Well, by the way, there's supposed to be this thing on, I believe I've read on RadarOnline.com, where the girl from Teen Mom, Farrah, was in a sex tape, and she was actually part of their place sex tape to get it released and stuff, so she can make money off this sex tape to get famous, trying to be the next Kim Kardashian. So sad. Basketball Wives has not been canceled. Media Takeout reported that Basketball Wives was canceled, and it is truly, truly false. Basketball Wives are not being canceled, and the new season will be airing. So, all you Basketball Wives fans out there, don't panic. Basketball Wives was not canceled. American Idol. Now, I'm finally happy that, what's his name? I don't know the name, but the stuttering boy. He was finally eliminated off the show. Like, I really feel like he only made it this far because people was feeling sorry for him. So, I'm so happy that he's eliminated off the show. I don't think he should have made it as far as he have. But now, for the first time ever, the top 5 finalists, the finalists on the show are all women. And this will be the first female winner since Jordan Sparks in 2006. So, I will be watching for the winner, I'm just saying. And bring back Mariah Carey for the next season. I don't care what Wendy Williams say. Wendy Williams, I have to disagree with you. Mariah Carey has been doing a good job, and they should keep her on that show because she has that experience. She has more experience than, what's his name, Toby Keith, Billy Ray Cyrus, the country dude, whatever his name is, Keith Urban. She has more experience than Keith Urban, and like Randy Jackson. Yes, he's been in the music game for a long time, and yes, he has experience and whatnot, but from that being an actual artist, you know, thing like an R&B artist, she has the experience. Like, yeah, they got Nicki Minaj, and she's in, like, she has her career, but she's not like an R&B person. She's not a pop person. Like, she's just mostly the music that they do on American Idol is not what what's her name? Nicki Minaj does. That's why I feel like Mariah Carey be a good judge and should stay on American Idol. Unless they're gonna replace Mariah Carey, it should be somebody who has experience and who knows about that genre of music. And even if the artist, the winner, even do go off and do pop music or whatever, I mean, like they still had a person who has that experience as far as singing and doing all that kind of stuff. Just saying. Um, I didn't watch the game this week, so I'm sad. So I'm gonna have to catch the rerun tonight. The Braxtons. I gotta talk about the Braxtons before I go. Ouch. This week Braxtons, I would have to say I kind of like that Tracy and Tamar worked out their problems. The thing is, they didn't show how they really worked out their problems. You know what I'm saying? And then the PSA announcement, the public service announcement that they had Tracy Braxton do. When I was like, you could tell she's reading off a cue card. She wasn't looking at the camera. And then they had show Tawanda's PSA announcement later on. I'm like, it looks so much done and professional. Like, it's like Tracy's always being outdone and everything. And it made me kind of feel like, oh, it made me feel sad for her. Now, I see what they do mean when they say this is going to be Tracy's season. So, I'm trying to keep watching. Hopefully, it will turn out a whole lot better. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this week's show. Oh, I forgot to tell you before I go. LJ has been confirmed to be performing on the 50th show. So make sure you guys tune in for the 50th show, I believe the end of May. So make sure you guys be tuning in and watching that. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this week's episode. If you have any questions or you want me to talk about anything, hit me up on Facebook or Twitter at MARTEL ROWLAND. And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.